Right now, let's say hello to our good friends from the Infinity Convention Center, as they have all kinds of cool things coming up that you can be a part of. Let's say hi to the Director of Food and Beverage. Tim Wasylko joins us again on the show. Nice to see you.
Hi, Dylan. Pleasure
We also
to be back.
have, it's a pleasure to have you back as well, Jason Peters, the Executive Chef at the Infinity Convention Center. So, Tim, it's been a year, pretty much, give or take?
Yes, it's been quite a busy year, actually. I guess first off, we've had some really big events last year. Last time we were on, we talked about Darkin was a big fundraiser for the Heart Institute. Since then we've done the Negev dinner, which was a big kosher event where we kosherized the kitchen. We just signed on with the Dragon Boat. We're going to be doing some catering with the Dragon Boat, some off-site catering. New hotel's about to open, the Homewood Suites on our property. So we have the Holiday Inn, the Homewood Suites, and the Hampton Inn, as well as the Marriott in Walkley. So
busy spots.
There's lots going on in the Infinity Center, yeah.
Where exactly is the Infinity Convention Center? Because, I mean, it's only been about a year, so sometimes people in the nation's capital need some time to figure these things out. Where are you located? So
we're close to the airport. We're off, it's Gibford Drive, so we're off of Hunt Club and Uplands in that area. Sort of Hampton Inn is what you see on Hunt Club, so it's behind the Hampton Inn.
Okay. And Jason, how have things been going in the kitchen?
Very busy.
Yeah?
I mean, like Tim mentioned, it's been a great year. We've had lots of big events, lots of things that were a first for us. As you mentioned, the Negev dinner. I made, or I should say we made some interesting things during that event. Kosher in the kitchen was something that I wasn't used to, so I learned a lot of things during that, and it was definitely a great experience.
Okay, so your brunches are pretty darn famous. They're starting to spread around the city, people talking about the taste, and I know the smell in here is incredible as well. So we'll dive into something that you'd find on the brunch, but Tim, how can you get some of this brunch in your mouth? I mean, you've got to basically book an event.
Yeah, absolutely. And brunch is quite hot lately. We actually have a few weddings that are booked where they're brunch-style weddings. We find the corporate market more so doing sort of brunch-type items. So we came up with this item. Jason and I were talking sort of what to do after the morning after Easter dinner, and both of us were talking that, you know, scalloped potatoes and ham and spinach salad, those kind of items are on our dinner menu, usually in our homes. So we came up, well, Jason came up with this egg item, which is fantastic, actually.
Okay. So what exactly is so what's the name of this dish?
We call it Eggs Infinity.
Eggs Infinity.
So it's like
Makes
Eggs
sense.
Benedict, but our take on it.
Yeah.
So what we do is, again, we start off with the classic dish. We make a couple modifications on it, and it's something that people can easily recognize, but that is also different to what they're used to and to their palate.
Okay.
So one of the main items, normally you'd have English muffins with hollandaise sauce and poached eggs is basically the classic dish. So what we've done, instead of using the English muffins, we've gone ahead and taken scalloped potatoes, or a potato gratin, and replaced the English muffin with that. So it just gives a softer texture to the bottom and something that you're not necessarily used to.
Okay.
And instead of the hollandaise sauce, we've gone ahead and made a Mornay sauce with smoked cheddar. So again, it's a very rich sauce, very flavorful, but not something that you would typically have with poached eggs.
Okay, so this is basically your creation, or an adaptation.
Exactly.
Okay.
And as you can smell right now, this, Tim mentioned that we could have some smoked ham. What we're doing is a vegetarian version.
Okay.
So instead of just doing the typical sautéed spinach, we're making cream spinach because it's Easter, so why not? Makes
sense. And it smells absolutely delicious. Tim, can you tell us about some of the events, or what would people normally book at the Infinity Convention Center?
We've done just a little bit of everything, to be honest. Mostly celebrations or special occasions, sort of weddings, as well as a lot of conferences. Some of the benefits as far as sort of the corporate market goes is we have no pillars in our space. Our capacity is 1,200 people. Like I said, we have the hotels linked to us. It's free parking. It's in the south end of Ottawa, close to the airport. So we're tending to get larger and larger sort of corporate events.
Okay.
And obviously Christmas parties and that sort of thing is a big part of our business as well.
So you do basically seasonal parties, Christmas parties, and just about, I mean, you probably cater to whatever anybody really needs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, I often say we're sort of an unconventional convention center. A lot of things are custom made. We're small enough where we can be adaptable and create sort of new items and try new things.
Okay.
But we're sort of large enough to produce the 1,000-person or 1,200-person events. So.
Okay, I can see that you're plating here is what you're doing, right? You're getting this all ready.
Exactly. This is on the bottom. We usually, well, with eggs, a lot of people have ketchup.
Yeah.
Same deal with the potatoes. So we did a red pepper ketchup, or more of red pepper jelly, and we're going to use that on the bottom of the plate.
Okay.
It helps add a bit of color, a bit more zip to it, and then follow it up with the potato gratin, which, like I mentioned, is replacing the traditional English muffin.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Okay.
is what smells delicious at the moment, for sure.
And
Okay.
then on top, we're going to add some cream spinach, the
Cream
poached
spinach.
eggs. Yeah.
Sounds
This is
really good.
wonderful. It's great for breakfast. It's wonderful on its own with dinner as well.
Okay.
If you did your steak and eggs for breakfast, a little side of this would definitely go a long way and help wow people.
Okay.
It's a simple dish too. There's only 4 ingredients to it.
Can you tell us what else would be on your menu if people were to book something that was to take place at the Infinity Convention Center?
Sure. As a brunch, we tend to have action stations, which again, it's great. There's that interaction with guests. You get to speak to them, to see how they're enjoying the meals. It allows you to make some modifications as well too, if ever they have some suggestions for the next time, things that...
All right. Looks amazing. About 30 seconds left, Tim. I just want to know, how far in advance should people book an event with you?
It really depends. Like I said, we're very flexible and adaptable, so it's worth a call or a visit to the website and make an appointment. Come see the Infinity Center, and we can definitely accommodate you.
All right, infinityconventioncenter.com. Amazing. Happy Easter, Tim and
Yeah, you too,
Jason.
Dylan.
Thanks for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
Smells great. I'm
Bon
sure it's
appetit.
delicious. Bon appetit indeed. Thank you very much. The Runway for Hope is coming. Details next.